Mascot horror is a really weird genre. The whole concept behind the whole thing is the incredible revelation of a children's thing somehow being scary. This basically makes it a children's horror genre. Whenever children are involved, there's always a race to the bottom to make the most amount of money with the least amount of effort possible. So unsurprisingly, there is a lot of really bad mascot horror games, all designed to jump on the trend. The game that basically invented this entire genre, Five Nights at Freddy's, is basically just made up of about 5 PNGs and 3 jump scares.
No! Fucking fuck!
Now, 10 years later, it's a multimedia franchise with a ridiculous amount of games, merch, full-on Hollywood movie, and a few 100-part YouTube series explaining all the deep lore behind dead kids and scary robots. Five Nights at Freddy's is an inescapable series at this point. We just made all indie horror games obsessed with jump scares, just to get a bunch of screaming kids and YouTubers to play it. First big game to copy FNAF's success, Bendy and the Ink Machine, which brought the innovation of actually having gameplay in a mascot horror game, rather than just pushing random buttons and waiting for a jump scare. Instead of a scary robot bear, this time it's a scary cartoon mouse, who is definitely not Mickey. There's also this dog, who's definitely 100% not Goofy. Despite getting 6s and 7s out of 10s from everyone, it of course blew up on YouTube, and somehow got really popular, with a bunch of spin-offs still going on now, and for some reason getting an endless runner. Hello Neighbor is probably the only mascot horror game to have a human as its child-friendly, creepy, masterful mascot. And despite its massive popularity, it's really bad. The game got ridiculously popular in alpha releases, when the game and story wasn't even finished. It's another one of those games that only ever got popular from YouTube, and a bunch of clickbait of people asking what's in the neighbour's basement, something the developers probably didn't even know at the time. Once again, this piece of shit randomly got a bunch of spin-offs and even a sequel. I'd be shocked if anyone played any of these, considering nobody's actually cared about Hello Neighbor since 2017. There's even mascot horror parody games, like Baldi's Basics, where you just do math problems until you get jump scared. Everything in the game is made to look like it was drawn by a 9-year-old, but it's still one of the mascot horror games to get way too popular. Once again, it's all thanks to the YouTube coverage you got, make it ridiculously popular for children. Also, there was lots of people who just didn't get the joke and actually found the game scary, just in case you wanted proof that this is a children's horror genre.
What the heck?
Above All Others is the most insane mascot horror game ever made. Garten the Ban Ban. No, Garten the Ban Ban isn't just one game, not anymore. After the first game released for free in January of 2023, there have since been 5 more games released for seemingly random prices at seemingly random times. Ban Ban 2 released last March, 3 released last May, 4 last August, and 6 in December. You may have noticed the missing Garten Ban Ban 5. It's listed as coming soon on Steam, so we'll cross our fingers for that one. This series is a true anomaly. Despite technically being a series of games, it's really just one game spread out over however many chapters they could bother to make. Literally every chapter of the game looks identical to each other, and the Wikipedia of the game doesn't even have a gameplay section, as there is no gameplay in the Garten Ban Ban. It's just walking and pointing a drone at things, with the occasional puzzle to solve. There's also barely any story or context to the game as well. You're a parent who goes to the Garten Ban Ban to find your child who mysteriously disappeared there. Shockingly enough for the mascot horror genre, the child-friendly characters are now all evil and dangerous. The player has to go deeper and deeper into a never-ending kindergarten, which turns out to have a random underground facility underneath it. Somehow Garner Ban is a genuine moneymaker, or at least it is for people on YouTube. It has loads of videos on basically every chapter. Seeing the bottom of the barrel quality of this game, along with all of these other low effort mascot horror games, making an insane amount of money, made me truly think about why these games even exist in the first place. There are so many children that will play these stupid, empty games because it's the closest to horror they can get. All of these mascot horror antagonists are specifically designed to be marketable and sell so much merch. Games themselves are now being designed to sell the next chapter of content or the next spin-off or a prequel which gives a full, true story. All of these pieces are really starting to come together in my head. The mascot horror game is the real life infinite money glitch. But Garner Ban 7 though, that is when gaming peaks.